RobTop just released the latest Geometry Dash update, update 2.206, which is a relatively small update, and so I'm going to real quickly break it down and give you everything you need to know about the update, including all of its features and additions in the game within the next 5 minutes. If you do enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing. We are currently in a sub-battle with the population of Liechtenstein, which is a European country with around 40,000 in population, but even before we get there, we have to pass the rap god himself, Denny. If you would like to join this noble mission, then please consider subscribing. Without further ado, let's get into the features. First off, before I talk about anything else, I do need to note that every mod, including everything that's been used within the Geode mod launcher, has completely broken for the time being, but my guess is it probably won't take any more than a week for most, if not all, mods to be back up and running soon. So as you can see here, Geode is completely broken for now. It'll probably be a while. I'm guessing that a lot of the developers will be able to get their mods and stuff updated for it within the next week or so, but you might have to raw dog the game for a little bit. In addition to this, of course, all of the 1,200 plus new NCS songs are already available in the new music library, but it's not actually organized within the traditional library that we've been using for the past few months. It has its own separate tab. This is honestly super cool as a YouTuber because this means that I can make levels with NCS songs like organically in-game, don't have to worry about copyright, and nobody who wants to play the levels and upload it to YouTube have to deal with copyright. And you get this cool little font here as well. I mean, I think this is what the game is really all about, let's be real. This is true Geometry Dash right here. In addition to the new NCS library, there are also the NCS Gauntlet contests. RobTop announced the rules that will be displayed on screen right now, most of which are basically just making sure that you don't get a Giga Troll level in the submissions. And everyone in the top 10 will get cash money prizes, which is kinda crazy. On top of all this, RobTop has also specified that all of the top 10 will get an epic, legendary, or mythic rating and will have a spot in one of the 2 NCS gauntlets. And if you are interested, the deadline is September 5th of this year, and so yeah, this all seems pretty cool. So as you can see here, I'm ending a practice run on today's daily level, and if I really want to, I can just hit replay from the latest checkpoint and start practicing the level backwards, right? So I can hit it again, it reverts to the last checkpoint, and then I can delete some of my checkpoints to go further back into the level, which you previously couldn't do before 2.206. You can also hide the level complete screen by simply just clicking this icon in the top right, which is both available for practice mode and for normal mode as well. Another new feature is that within editor levels that you have in your editor, while playtesting, you can actually activate Ignore Damage, which is extremely helpful because it means that while you're playtesting your levels, you can actually go through and make sure that things are working correctly without having to deal with practice mode, even if you don't have access to a mod that enables no-clip. This basically adds no-clip to the game, more or less. You can use this to help yourself practice levels. For example, I'm currently working on Bloodbath, and I could just make a copy of it in order to just take a look at the level and see what I'm dealing with. There's also an estimated completion time for the platformer levels, which is something that honestly we've been needing in the vanilla game for a while. There are mods that you can get that also have estimated platformer finish time, but it's now in the main game. This update also brings some new optimizations to the game, including the fact that Windows has been improved to a 64-bit system, so overall it should just be running smoother and less crashes and all of that. And additional software support for Mac has been added so that the launch and performance issues on Mac have been fixed. So yeah, that's pretty much everything in the update. Like I said, relatively smaller update than a lot of people were anticipating, but it does have some pretty nice features, including Ignore Damage and custom levels. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton, genuinely both in and outside of the memes. If you'd like to, you can join my Discord server, the link is in the description, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!